outside for sure, though. That's all. But I don't really be paying attention for real. I don't think I ever looked at these bitches to see which one was right or which one was left.
You know what I come to like realize I hate when I'm hearing other people record like podcasts and shit?
What?
When you could hear motherfuckers drinking like in the pot. Like you could hear them like swallowing the water. No, not slurping. You just hear them like, because they got the mics on their shirts, you just hear it go down the throat. It's like, bro.
Hey, yo.
Say, well, I don't hear shit going down your throat, guy.
Bro, I literally stopped.
No, I'm about to.
I will stop listening to an episode if they keep doing that shit to me. Not you, Alisha. It's not us. Like I was watching Gil's Arena.
Oh man, I was
watching that and Brandon Jennings kept drinking his water, and you could just keep hearing every single time he was swallowing water. I'm like, dog, I just stopped watching the episode. I'm like, bro, I can't deal with this
boy,
shit.
I feel like you turned, like you hitting on me.
Let Diddy be there,
man. Say, boy, say that thought sound like you got a lot of room in it.
All you hear,
nobody say.
Oh man!
All right, welcome everybody. Welcome to the StruggleHolics podcast, episode 153.
153.
Yeah. Yeah.
You said that so confident.
Dog, that ad-lib was
unsurely.
crazy.
You said that so unconfident, unsure.
Every time she say that, I just think of the Gunna song.
Yeah.
Fuck you mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
We are your host, Clayton.
Jay Smooth.
Mondo.
Alisha A.
Yeah, and it's been a slow week for topics. There ain't been shit going on this week. Januaries normally are like that, though. Either something happened early in the January, and then it die off.
I was going to say, that first week now, a little intense.
It's always something first week. I mean, you got to remember the Capitol riot happened in the beginning of January. Not this year, but, you know.
God.
January 6th.
Oh, so that was January? When the white people did that?
Yeah, bro.
January 6th.
And that guy is about to become our president.
That was in January?
Yeah.
January.
They were out there in the
January
cold
6th.
doing that?
Yeah.
That was the day.
They were inside the building,
White
inside the
people
warm.
don't get cold now, at least.
But a lot of them were outside.
Yeah.
They be at. Yeah. They was at the Bills game with no shirts on.
That's wild.
Like, come
Yeah.
on now.
They get wild with it.
But
for Trump.
Speaking of football,
We'll come back to that.
I didn't even hear what he said.
Cut the track.
No, go ahead.
I was about to say, speaking of football, we finally get to see the Lions in the NFC Championship game.
Told y'all we was winning
Drop the confetti.
at least 2 playoff games.
Hey.
At least 2.
I don't even know how I have a voice right now because I went to B-Dubs.
Oh, man.
But there was this guy, you know when there's always just like the one, like everyone's cheering, getting hyped, but there's just that like the one guy. And we sat next to the one guy and he was dying. And at one point he goes, "Put your foot on their fucking necks. Don't let up." I was dying, bro. I was like, he's my hero. He's saying what I want to say. But it was so, like, he was just so animated. Like, he was starting chants with the crowd. I'm like, we're at a beat-ups. He'd be like, "Let's go, Lions." And he would look at everybody like, come on.
Come on, man.
I'm like, we at the game right now. Shit. He on a Zoom.
It feels surreal that the Lions are actually, like, here. And
Yeah.
to me, it still feels like we don't belong here.
Even the media don't think we belong, bro.
Bro,
We'll get no
Y'all
coverage.
feel like
Lately, the media been sucking our dicks lately.
No, not really.
Yeah, a little bit.
Not like first taking them. They'll talk about the Lions for like 5 minutes and then they back to Ravens versus Chiefs, or they'll talk about the Bills or even the Cowboys. Like, nigga, the Cowboys not even here
They've been
anymore.
gone for weeks.
But, you know, that's the number one. If you want to talk about any franchise, Lakers and the motherfucking Dallas.
Yeah,
you talk about them
true.
2 franchises.
I mean,
Cowboys.
but if you look at
They
the
get your
way the
ratings
Lions uprising and everything, that's a storyline. We are America's team.
Period.
Came from being absolutely terrible, poverty team.
Period.
Then when we got our head coach, everybody clowned our coach. Said, can't believe Jamel Hill got a famous tweet saying this is the type of coach that the black coaches are losing jobs to.
That's
and
crazy.
we started.
The
We went
niggas need to be
0-10.
losing.
We went 0-10, and for a while it looked like we was about to be the first 0-17 team. Then we went 3-10. What was it? 3-13-1.
Mm-hmm.
Then next year we went 1-6. Everybody was saying Dan Campbell need to go. Then we turned that around. Then we finished the season 9-8. Then this year we in the NFC Championship.
Come on now.
True.
To me, it feel like, I don't know, it just feel like we supposed to be here. That's how I feel personally. I feel like I'm not shocked. I feel like we supposed to fucking be here.
Like how many?
I felt that way
what
at the
else
end
do
of
we have to
last year,
do?
honestly. Like I was even saying, like going to the next year, I feel like we gonna be here.
That's why everybody was hyped this year. Yeah,
I feel like that's what I'm saying. Like this shit don't feel surreal. I feel like nigga, we
was
supposed to be here.
Y'all slept on us again.
We was supposed to be here.
The way our team has fought and clawed and how hard nosed and like blue collar our team is, it felt like yes, we are a hard team, but it just to me still feel like it feels like we still lacking something. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy as hell. I want us to go all the way, but to me, I just feel like we lacking something.
What do you feel like we're lacking?
Defense for one. Our defense, our run defense is good. Our pass defense has gotten better. Our pass rush defense has gotten better. Our secondary is getting torched.
Cam Sutton be getting cooked. I ain't gonna lie, but Clay was saying this. Clay was saying what I was saying. What I responded to him by being like, he is Gardner number one guy. If you put the number two guy on him, on the number one guy, it's probably gonna be the same story. So there's some stuff we got to address in the offseason, of course.
Jerry Jacobs is a liability to me. Only because he's worse than Sutton to me. Like he is targeted on defense when he's out there. But Cam Sutton, he do have the hardest job of guarding the number one receivers
all the time.
Puka Nacua, Justin Jefferson, Mike Evans. Those are hard people to stop. But now we got C.J. Gardner-Johnson back. He's the help defense to stop the over the top.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like looking at that matchup last week with him and Mike Evans, it looked like a fucking kid. Trying to like the size difference alone was insane.
The thing to me is that you see a few times Cam Sutton. Is his name Cam Sutton? Yeah. Cam Sutton is looking at the quarterback instead of looking at the receiver while he got
torched. That one play at the end of the second half against the Bucks.
He's like, because he turned his head to look at Baker.
He turned inwards and Evans went to the outside and got the loose on.
Like, watch the receiver, bro. But to me, it just don't feel like the Ravens a complete team.
Yeah.
The Chiefs, I mean, their defense is good, but really, you got Pat Mahomes, so that's like the equalizer of everything.
Rice over there been doing good. He did good last guy.
Yeah, but I mean, like, even if your team is bad, you still got Pat Mahomes, so you still got a chance. The 49ers always got a great defense. Their offense is good, but it's like...
Hell no, their offense is elite.
It's scheme. It's all schemes.
You got Debo, Ayuk, and you got motherfucking Cat back here? What?
They got great...
That's deadly.
They got great talent. I'm not trying to downplay their talent. But what I am saying is like you seen when they went against the Ravens, like how bad it got.
But when they missing pieces though when they went against the Ravens? I feel like they was missing a couple of people.
I mean, but with the talent there, regardless, even if you're missing a piece or two, you shouldn't like
fall off a cliff like that.
But it's the Ravens. We literally said Ravens have no faults.
I mean, even then,
and then I look at the Lions, I'm just like, I just feel like some stuff is a liability, but
bro, even the game that San Fran played against Green Bay, bro, if they catch those interceptions that Brock Purdy was gift wrapping them and putting it under the tree for them to go get the next morning on Christmas Day, but they didn't want to get it. They didn't want the Christmas present.
Don't get me wrong.
They threw it at the ground like it was cold. I'm like, damn.
I'm honestly happy that
you should have 2 picks at least.
I'm happy we got San Fran over Green Bay though. Because the way Green Bay turned it on after Thanksgiving, after they beat us on Thanksgiving, I think that they would have been a scarier team to play versus San Fran.
My biggest concern going into this game, I disagree with that. My biggest concern is going to be because our offense is relying on a lot of the middle of the field stuff, doing like levels, high and low stuff. Dre Greenlaw and
Fred Warner.
Yeah, they're going to have something to say about that, I feel like. And that's going to be causing us some problems in terms of scheming and all that. And especially how them dudes hound down the run and everything, too.
They're not good on the outside if you run on the outside.
And we can run outside. Only reason we were scheming through the middle is because that's what they was giving us. We played a perfect game with, okay, y'all ain't going to give us nothing on the outside. Williams and fucking Reynolds and fucking I'm gonna say fucking Saquon, but St. Brown.
Yeah.
We finna just kill in the middle then. They literally took what they was giving them. And that's what you're supposed to do as a football team. Don't try to force it.
Go. Yeah.
If they gonna keep giving you these middle and we're getting 15 yards a pop off straight middle pass, right in the middle, right in the gut, you take that all the way up the goddamn field every time. Yeah.
But I don't feel like San Fran has the same type of weaknesses to exploit that the Buccaneers did. Because the middle of the field for them was pretty open, but they had really good corners, which was forcing us to go inside more.
Mm-hmm.
Because Jamil Dean was shutting it down until he got hurt.
Bucks defenses.
They
not no slouches.
I mean,
they got 31 drops on them, so how good can they really be?
I like our receiving core.
Our offense is really strong. I don't know why
our
people.
Offense is really strong. My thing is once they
and diverse.
If they able to get
we real diverse.
Like he just be throwing plays out there.
Man.
But my thing is Goff is the least athletic QB out of these last 4 out of all these.
But he got that line though. He don't need to do all that. He's safe.
But when we play against teams with great defense that can pressure him,
for sure,
that's when his bad games come out. That's where it starts to look really bad.
If we're gonna run the ball though, it's not gonna matter.
That's what worries me. When we played against the Ravens, you seen how the Ravens was getting at them.
Yeah, that's true.
Or was that against Buccaneers? I think it was when Goff was about to get sacked and he just tried to throw it backwards with 2 hands. Like, that was a panic play. It's like, bro, like, what you doing right now?
Yeah.
Like, it's shit like that that makes me worried about Goff. He's a good enough QB. I love Goff, but it's just when the pocket's collapsing, he don't look like he don't seem like he can extend plays.
He did a couple times against
you can tell he's getting more comfortable doing it.
Yeah.
But before, like the earlier games, there was no.
Yeah. Okay, so we all think.
I think he feeling hype now. I think that people are hyping him up.
Yeah, I think
the conversations are hyping him.
He feel like we got his back.
Yeah,
like he has no question. Detroit stands behind Goff.
We do.
Period.
Like we don't give a fuck about none of the other shit.
Period.
You got us here, Jack.
We do.
We got you.
Unless he go out there and play absolutely like shit.
I think we still have his back.
I don't think that.
I think we'll still
2 playoff wins.
No,
2. Not 1, 2.
This is how we gonna treat him.
Yeah, we got a Super Bowl already.
This is how we gonna treat him. We gonna talk shit about him in our house in Detroit.
At home.
Anybody else outside of Detroit trying to talk bad about
shit about
they can't say shit about him.
Oh yeah,
us, yeah, we gonna talk shit about you.
Yeah,
Play bad.
Yeah, you dropped the ball, nigga.
Man, what?
Yeah, I mean that's fair though.
Yeah, that's how Detroit always is. Like, I'm gonna shit on my little brother. Anybody outside of this house that try to shit on my little brother,
y'all gotta come see me.
Yeah, for real. No, I can talk bad about him because that's family. But anybody outside of family, nah, what you doing?
Yeah, am I gonna uninvite Jared Goff to the cookout if he has a bad game? No. Could he still wear his buffs? Yes. Not much is really changing.
You gotta take the ice out though. You can't wear the ice buffs. You just gotta wear the plain James.
Goff took us further than Stafford, who is a much more talented QB.
Yeah, he ain't really. But I don't feel like the team was as rounded. Yeah. That wasn't completely his fault. We still love Stafford.
We don't blame Stafford for that.
That one year we had
when we lost to Dallas. I don't know where that.
Yeah, that was a good team.
That was a great team. That was number 1 defense.
That defense was
was shutting shit.
If our team had. If we had that defense now,
we'd be undefeated.
We
would be undefeated.
I'd be confident as hell. That defense was. We had
that's true.
Darius Slay, Glover Quinn, what's his name?
We had Sue.
How long ago? Who was the coach?
Jim Caldwell.
Darius Slay. Darius Slay was on that team?
Yeah, we had Darius Slay. We had Sue. We had Nick Fairley. We had Ziggy Ansah. Yeah. We had.
Was that the year Fairley hurt his fucking self off that bullshit ass dance move after he set the sack? No, I'm sorry for laughing at you, but get hurt after a sack celebration. Nigga, you is riding home on that cart in the locker room like, this is some bullshit. Off a celebration.
I know that kicker had the
we had Quandre Diggs. I can't remember our linebackers. Our linebacker core was nice too.
What the fuck is the one linebacker we had for all them goddamn years? White guy. He was our middle linebacker. What the fuck is his name?
Because I think he went to the Steelers after us, didn't he?
Because he had all the damn restaurants and shit in the field. What the fuck is his name?
That defense though that we had there was nasty, and then on our offense we had Stafford and Calvin.
Yeah, but that was it.
And I think we even had
Nobody was
Golden Tate.
cooking really.
No, I think that was before Golden Tate came. I think that was before Golden Tate came. I think that's when
we just didn't have a running game back then.
We did, yeah. We didn't have no running game for real at all.
I think that's.
Did that when we had Bush?
Yep.
Our offensive line, I felt like wasn't that good at that point in time.
No, there wasn't that.
Yeah, hell no.
But that's like the biggest difference. Our offense is a lot more refined. Our defense just on the back end, if the pressure's not really getting there, we're getting torched.
They bend, but they don't break, and that's what I like.
That's our mentality.
They do bend. They'll bend like a motherfucker. Them boys are some gymnastic benders. Them niggas do not break.
We out here with the flex seal.
Man,
the
what?
flex tape on our
Them niggas in this bitch.
I like looking at like the other teams. Like they be looking like, like just like what these niggas gonna give up.
Never.
It's not the same. But they be looking like.
I definitely think we have $60 million. I think it's anywhere between $55 to $60 million in cap space
Yeah.
to get talent in the offseason. And I think players are going to look at Detroit as a true option to come to.
Yeah, for sure.
And we still got a
really
draft
good
picks.
city to come to, for real.
I think our next year team gonna look pretty nice.
Mm-hmm. If you're an investor and shit, it's a lot of investments you can make in Detroit to make a lot of money. If you looking for that kind of stuff, I'm just trying to get y'all to come to Detroit, man. Look,
Mike
we got
Evans
shit for y'all.
Mike Evans, I think he due for a contract.
It's for the coaching.
Ooh.
Come on, too, for the coaching.
Well, sign Amara to 2? I don't know. I mean, yeah, it'd be a dynamic ass duo.
Put Amara in the slot. Mike Evans on the outside. Jameson Williams on the outside. Sam Laporta still at tight end. Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery still back there.
Hell yeah. And
I'm not saying.
And you got Reynolds when you want to 5 wide.
I'm not saying it wouldn't be a theoretically good idea.
There.
But I feel prioritizing the defense and our lackluster secondary would be a more primary concern.
That's true. And I don't think Mike Evans will leave.
Hey, Jair Alexander might be looking for a trade.
I was watching a clip of him earlier today, bro. That nigga is funny as shit. Dog, it was just a whole bunch of different mashup clips of him together. Like after he defended one pass from Justin Jefferson, he gets up, start doing the gritty in front of that nigga. There's just a whole bunch of other different shit. Who y'all got winning?
Lions.
Nigga, what you
Nigga, there's 2 games. It's not just one game.
If the Chiefs win, I swear to God, I'm not watching the Super Bowl.
Lions and then Lions for the Super Bowl. I thought that's what you was asking.
But the Chiefs and Lions would be kind of lit.
The Chiefs winning.
The Chiefs and Lions would be kind of
Pat
lit.
Mahomes,
I ain't gonna hold you.
Would be definitely. I told you.
That's the first game and the last game.
Taylor Swift versus Eminem. The battle of the whites.
Bro, if Taylor Swift is if the Chiefs go and Taylor Swift's at the Super Bowl, and
she's going to be at the Super Bowl. It's no question. It's in her contract with Travis right now.
Before he even signed, he signed. That was his only stipulation. She had 500 stipulations, and his attorney was like, "Well, she needs to go to the Super Bowl, and she needs to show up to a couple games and she got to dress cute." And they were like, "Okay."
And hit the swag, sir.
And she better
do the fire and swag, sir.
And she better. You see when the Lions did that as a celebration? That shit was so funny. What? The swag surf, the whole team did it. That shit was funny as fuck.
I seen when that nigga pissed off Detroit when he hit the blade dance after scoring touchdown.
Nigga, as soon as he did that, I was like,
mad.
Nigga, what's wrong with you? You will not make it out this bitch. What is wrong with you? You got to get to the bus. You got it. Did you see he reached out to Blade's son? Mm-mm. He reached out to Little Blade and said, "I'm sorry I did the dance out of respect and reverence for your daddy.
What?
I really ain't mean no disrespect by it or nothing. I really was just trying to pay homage." Little Blade said, "Look, no. I feel you, bro. I took it as that, but I took that as a son. I took it as you were just paying homage. But as a Lions fan, yeah, we weren't fucking with that shit."
Because I guarantee Detroit niggas in his inbox are going crazy.
Oh, yeah. No, you didn't see his Instagram? It literally was, do the dance now. Man, what? Tell my Blade dance your ass all the way back home, boy. And they were like, "Boy, would you?"
When he did that, everybody in Detroit's like, "Hey, hold on."
The game damn near stopped. We almost
what
had
you doing?
we almost had a time
What's
out in
he
the
doing?
game.
Hey, no, he lucky.
Stop that nigga.
No, what happened was he lucky that those tickets prices were so high because niggas wasn't at the game.
There wasn't no real niggas in there.
Nah, it was niggas in there. Dope.
Yeah.
Get money, boys.
Yeah, I was just
They was in the
thank you.
building.
I'm talking.
I
shit.
guarantee you.
Mm,
I know some. They
I'm
was in
talking
that
shit.
building for sure, for sure.
They
They weren't missing that.
They got to turn up for that.
No.
It's the Lions.
Detroit
I felt
all
so
the way.
broke. I'm like, damn, I want a little bit of money. I want to go. I want to go to the Lions play.
Y'all got
Okay.
score predictions?
Lions,
Lions versus San Fran? Y'all think they're
21-0.
low or high scoring?
21-0.
31-24.
21-0.
There ain't no zero going.
21-0.
Zero's crazy.
I beg your pardon?
21-0.
Zero?
If anything, they get a field goal.
The Lions.
No. Tampa Bay.
You're
You mean
They're playing San
Fran?
Francisco.
San Fran.
Oh, yeah, San Francisco.
Yeah,
San
last week
Francisco.
they...
San Francisco.
yeah.
I'm sorry about that.
It ain't gonna be zero.
31-24.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Clay's predict. That's pretty comfortable.
I'm going
I
to
think.
go 28-27. It's going to be a 1-point game. We're going to win with a walk-off field goal.
Bro.
Mark my words.
Walk off.
Walk-off field goal.
I don't want that. I don't want my blood pressure being that high watching this
Yeah.
game, bro. I want my shit to be low.
Shit, my blood pressure was up until we got that pick at the end of the game. Nigga, me and Clay was in
That shit was
the living room watching that
insane.
shit. Nigga, I jumped up, started screaming. I was like, yes!
Oh, yeah. I'm not staying in the house. I stayed in the house last week to watch the game. I sat in there with the kids, and me and the kids sat
I'm
and
gonna
watched
be in
the
these
game.
streets.
I'm in the streets, Nate, this Sunday.
I already told my boss. I said,
I'm out
if
of
the
the
Lions go to the
streets.
Super Bowl, count me out.
They might as well count everybody out that next Monday. We might as well have a
Like, I
national
don't know what you're
Michigan
doing.
Monday off. They
I
need
said,
to
I'll
shut
come in,
Michigan
but
down for Monday if we win.
I'ma
if we
be in
go
my
to the Super Bowl.
pajamas.
If we win the Super Bowl, we need a whole week off
Nah,
just to recover.
These businesses
God.
are like, nah.
Shit,
No, I work for the city. They not going.
shit. The
There's
city.
something else
You
going
don't
on.
think the city gonna be? If you thought Philly
Like,
went
come on
crazy that
in.
year, they won a Super Bowl.
I told
Downtown Detroit will burn to the ground.
I'm going down there.
Overnight.
It's gonna
I'm
look
going
like
down
Gotham.
there, bro.
It's gonna look
I'm
like
not
Gotham.
playing.
I told people years ago that I'm like, if the Lions ever win the Super Bowl, Detroit is gonna look like the recession. Like how much shit is gonna get.
It's gonna be the
riots.
riots. I'm
It's gonna
going
be the
down
riots
there,
all over
bro.
again, just because people gonna be happy as hell that the Lions won. Motherfuckers gonna be naming their kids Dan Campbell.
But then,
They already got the Super Bowl tattoos out here. Shout out to y'all with the Super Bowl 2024
that's
tattoos.
terrible.
nah,
But
that's doing too much.
We gotta move on from this topic. Y'all heard the news about Britney Spears getting banned from 4 seasons.
Mm-mm.
The hotel?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She in the
In
pool
Los Angeles.
topless and shit.
So
And apparently it was annoying the other guest at the establishment.
So wait, time out. They said it was annoying them? Like that was their words?
That's what the article says, man. I looked at a few.
So your titties was annoying people? So you ain't
I'm saying-
you
like
ain't
the
need-
public pool, like the hotel pool.
Like, I'm looking at
Titties
this
out.
and I'm thinking what they look like uncovered. I'm like, why would I be annoyed by this?
It's Britney Spears.
Yeah, like, why am I being annoyed
her
by this?
titties. ain't-
Two things. One, the nigga side of me is like, ooh, cool, some titties. I'm about to sit here. Got my feet in the pool, chilling with my little
legs
drink.
up.
You're like, I love this 5 stars.
I see some titties over there. The concern part of me is just she needs real help.
Wow,
So the titties
her titties out.
No, Britney Spears in general.
I
Like-
thought she was getting help
I feel
or
like
has gotten help.
they fucked that girl up. I think they did.
Yeah,
something
that's
to that
what
girl.
that's what I'm
They
saying.
fucked her
Like
up.
on the one side, like cool, you get to see some titties, but on the other side, because of like you hear all the horror stories that she's been through and the stuff she goes through.
It's like mental illness titties.
Exactly. It's like you're trying to restrain a mental patient. It's like, why my dick hurt?
You're done. You're done.
Yo, arrest this man.
You're done.
Arrest this man.
Hey, listen.
Clay.
Hey, listen.
I'm just
Wow.
saying, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Hey
I want to
yo.
ask Greg about that, actually. Ask Greg.
Hey yo.
you fuck around, you work in a mental
Yo.
hospital and shit, and a mentally
try-
ill person is fucking thick.
You trying to throw some ass on you or something? Nigga.
Mental. They be fucking them patients in there. Don't think they not
No,
fucking
they
them.
really
They
do.
be fucking them mental
Some of
illness
them
patients.
do.
Willingly in the other way.
Oh.
They be getting
If they
fucked.
mentally ill, bro, they even if they willing,
Yeah, I'm like
they not willing.
But technically, it's consented. If it's they willing, it's consent.
Yeah, there's different variations of mental illness.
Yeah, I'm saying that's some crazy box.
I think.
They
Bro,
might choke you a little bit.
I think
get out now.
I think mental illness gets used so loosely that it's beginning to lose the true meaning and the true effect that it actually should withstand.
I agree with that.
Like Britney Spears, I think she truly is mentally ill. Even if you watch some of the videos and stuff she's been posting, it's like you can tell something's like not there all the way mentally.
You see it in her eyes.
Yeah. I feel like that's true mental illness. I think people just say they got mental illness just because they're having a bad day.
Yeah.
I think damn near everybody got mental illness. I think it's the severity though. It's like a fucking a boo boo versus a fucking car wreck. Like a motherfucking damn near about to lose your life car wreck.
16 car pile up.
Yeah, it's different levels to it. Like some people just need a Band-Aid, shut the fuck up and go about your way. Other people need motherfucking the jaws of life.
Yeah.
I think it's stress levels that people can handle before you hold so much in, then you just finally break.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a mental illness. I just think that you just got to a breaking point. But I believe mental illness is just people that, like, unfortunately, they just can't make the right decisions due to whatever either life experience or birth defects that you might have.
But the other side of that, even the people who holding it in, who don't let it, you need to allow yourself to let it out, because that's a mental illness for always keeping it inside yourself and never ever put it on the exterior. Consistently keeping stuff in. That's a mental illness.
I 100% agree. Like it just allowing that stuff to just stay in your body and fester up. It'll cause a lot of negative effects to your body, like in a physiological sense. Like you'll start having different type of situations with your body acting funny and not responding correctly.
I get what you said. Niggas is pussy though. I get what you said.
Yeah, like,
but
I'm not taking away. I think people just use it so loosely that, like, everybody just. I think it's people want pity. Yeah, I want you to pity me. I want you to
show me a little favoritism.
Yeah, I want you to feel bad for me.
Yeah,
that's, to me, that's not a mental illness when you that's what you're doing it for. Versus somebody who's just literally like,
but
they're crazy.
A lot of times they can still fall under that umbrella if they're doing it unknowingly, which can be the case sometimes. And like subtle nuances in terms of either how they were brought up and the parental aspect, like if they weren't getting enough emotional support when they were younger, it can lead to them desiring it and trying to
manifest it.
Trying to manifest it in ways that aren't natural. Yeah, there aren't really normal ways to.
But I mean, everything could fall under the umbrella depending on how big you want the umbrella to be. I was listening to this one nigga try to. I ain't even gonna spoil it because it was a great video. He's making fun of fake woke people and basically fell on somehow twisted into a fall under this umbrella. So I'm a try to do what he did and give it justice to see if y'all pick up what I mean by it. Where nigga was like, so SpongeBob SquarePants. Let's break this down. Sponge are in the sea. Bob is what you do, like bobbing and weaving, or bobblehead ass nigga.
Oh my god.
He like square pants is also could be known as pants squared, which means two pairs of pants and one. Two pair of pants and one are normally used for people who are referred to as giants. Now, giants brings me to Shaquille O'Neal, also known as Shaq, what then brings me all the way to crack. Crack cocaine was given to us by the government.
That's exactly how you broke that shit down. You memorized that whole way. I remember this. No, when he first got to say that, I'm like, I know exactly where this is going.
So I say all that.
But it was given to us by the federal government. Don't forget that.
So I'm saying all that to say, everything could fall under the umbrella. You can get from SpongeBob SquarePants to crack cocaine by the government, depending on how big of the umbrella you wanted to fucking have.
I feel like they literally woke motherfuckers up just to brainwash them. Everybody got woke up to get brainwashed.
No, I think
you might as well stay asleep.
No, I think they once again took the word woke and made it lose its meaning.
Mm-hmm. Man, Mondo sounded like Madoru Uchiha, bro, putting niggas in infinite Tsukuyomi. I don't fuck with that. because go back to sleep.
People now say liberals are, the woke activists or blah blah. It's like that's not even what woke was, honestly. First of all, if these woke people, they didn't want to be out to the public. They wanted people to know about it, but not be public with it. They wanted to be like low key, like picking up on when you find out the government conspiracy things with the whole crack cocaine thing and
no, they want that shit public. They wanted that shit public for sure.
They wanted people to know, but not be like, because basically now
they want to be a gimmick.
When people was taking it, when people were finally like, "Yo, I believe this shit's true," blah blah. That's when immediately everybody took that and spun it on his head and now attached it to shit that it doesn't even belong to, and now it lost its meaning. Same thing to me with mental illness. People are taking that and attaching it to shit it don't need to be attached to. And now everybody's like, well, it can fall under this. It can be this. Like, nah, y'all just want to use everything to it so people can feel bad for you.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. And I don't necessarily disagree because a lot of stuff does fall under it now. But a lot of the things that people do unconditionally can be stemming from again their upbringing and their lack of feeling, their lack of, I'm trying to think of the right way to word it, lack of emotional support or any type of emotional stability, and that can derail people into a lot of different problems that they have going into their life, socially, relationship wise, financially, business, any number of things. Yeah. So I'm not saying
emotional distress and stuff can't put you to that mental illness point, but everything isn't necessarily a mental illness. Is what I'm trying to get at. Britney Spears, clearly she's been through a lot in her life that pushed her to her point. Because when Britney Spears first came out, she seemed like a normal girl, everything. And now you look at where she at now. She's clearly been through some shit. Now she's like to a point of a mental patient. Like I don't think, like, some people are born with true mental illness and stuff, but I think people just use it so loosely. Like, mental health is a real thing, and as far as that, because that's a broad term. Whatever, you're having a super stressful day, like, everything just going wrong there. You just keep getting bad news all day long, and you're at your breaking point. I need to take a mental break. I completely understand that. Totally get it. But to me, that's not a mental illness. You just got a lot on your plate right now that you need to sit down and unpack one thing at a time and sort yourself out. Cool. Take that time you need to figure your life out, figure out your situations, take care of that. But that doesn't mean you mentally ill.
I agree. So back to them titties. So back to them tatas.
So my thing is, they were just chilling at like the public hotel, and then she just decided to take her top off, or she never had a top on, and she just
she had on a golden dress of sorts. You know what I'm saying?
Dress.
Yeah,
I feel like I wouldn't have really. I'd be like, oh, that's Britney Spears.
I would have been like, I'd be like, oh shit. I'd have been like, oh shit, look, that's Britney Spears. Hey, what's she doing? Hold on. Like, oh damn, some titties.
Like, hold on.
See, I don't like that. Don't get your phone. Listen,
don't get your phone out. Let her have her moment.
If they want to have their titties out,
let her have her moment.
Let them have their titties out. She ain't got to grab your phone for everything. Now talk. If you don't like them having their titties out, you can tell them, can you put the shirt on?
Yeah, did anyone ask her to cover up?
You ain't got to take pictures of them titties. But if you got pictures of the titties, you can send them to me. But
send them to me as well. Send them to me too, actually.
Like when people catch people out in public fucking, I don't like that people just take the phone out. Let them enjoy themselves.
Hold on.
If you go sit there,
why are they in a public enough place to get caught?
It's allegedly. She's allegedly banned. Let me say that.
Don't ban her for them titties. Them is 13-year-old boy titties. Do not ban her.
13-year-old
y'all don't even know.
No, she got some nice.
Y'all don't even know what pronoun she was using when she had her shirt off.
Does she not have a boob job?
If she was a male, she can have her shirt off. Because them is technically not titties anymore. If she want to claim
those are
male.
breast.
Not even breast. That is a malfunction.
Malfunction?
Malfunction of what she was forced to be when she came out the coochie. She may identify as a male. And as males, we can let our chest hang. Some males got titties too. They let them hang. Shout out to the big boys who let the titties hang. It's all good, man.
But the difference is, don't nobody get turned on by nigga titties.
You can't say that.
Hey,
you can't say you kink shaming. Get some.
The dad vibe is, you know,
because you gotta think it's men who like men, and maybe they still like titties too.
I never thought of that actually.
Sucking on male titties is crazy, you know. Like
you're saying like you done it before?
I'm saying just thinking about it in the as a concept. Like
you don't get your titties licked at Josh?
Me?
Yeah, a little bit. I have about that before. You know what I'm saying? She did some swirlies around the nipple or whatever.
Exactly, Josh. You got your titties licked. So what you judging them people for getting their titties licked for?
You see what Britney Spears is doing to us?
Hey, man.
I'm sitting here trying to find out if she truly went to that. I'm hearing in the headphones. You got your titties licked on a little swirl around?
Yeah, it was all right.
Look, man. I'm not trying. He don't want to get mad about it.
I get mad about what?
You getting on defensive now, Josh. You got your titties licked. It's cool.
I don't care.
Ladies,
lick my titties, man.
I ain't looking at
I'm
titties.
not kink shaming or anything.
Alisha, why you ain't gonna lick the man titties?
Why would I do that?
You ain't gonna
to arouse the man and pleasure the man. The same reason
I'll do
he would
just
eat
about anything.
The same reason he would eat your box is the same reason that you should look at man's nipple for the pleasure of your partner that you're having sexual intercourse with.
Weird.
Ladies,
they're so little.
Even if
Alisha, that was the worst tongue job. Yeah, keep that bitch in your mouth.
This is now the StruggleHolics After Dark.
That was terrible.
We're getting spicy. I'm warning the parents now that listen to us.
Alisha was doing that like a kid trying not to eat broccoli. Let me taste it. What the hell?
Bring him here. Bring him here. Yeah, babe.
So Alisha said she'll do just about anything. No.
Hey, yo.
Stop the
cap.
Eating ass.
Y'all took it right.
I was about to say, like, what's Alicia's limit? What's her, like...
I'm licking some man's titties. I'm not doing it.
Would you lick a man's ass?
No, I'm not doing that.
What's wrong with titties?
I'm not doing that.
I was about to say, if she look at dude's ass, but don't look at his titties.
Ass and titties is not, I'm not going, no. I'm not doing it.
Ass and titties. Ass
titties.
I was thinking like
that song popped right in your head.
I was thinking Alisha was about to like lay this dude down, cut that on.
You know, you get that ass and titty treatment tonight, boy.
Toot that thing up, big man.
Hell no. Bro, I always think about that, bro. Like really though. Like men that like to get their ass ate. What position are you sitting in to get your ass ate?
Are you doing this?
Are you putting both your legs up? Are you
come on
getting in doggy style, putting your face in a pillow like a bat?
Are you arching?
Are you standing?
Are you arching your back?
You got your one leg up, and she on her knees.
Damn, come on, Britney got us going. We mentally ill now. Britney got us going to places we not even supposed to be going.
You see what I mean? Like, you see what Britney Spears did?
I'm not judging. Like, if that's what y'all do, good job. I'm just not. I ain't going.
No, you can't have my booty.
What y'all do in y'all bedroom is y'all business.
Yeah.
I ain't in it, so I don't care.
Facts.
I don't care. It's people that's into some real wild shit, and it's cool. And they walk around every day like normal people. You'll never know what they were just doing.
The White House.
We're not going to name anybody.
Allegedly.
Damn, Britney. Let your titties out, girl.
What's the other topic we got?
Let them hang.
We ain't even talk about Britney for real. We talk about
like everything around. Because, I mean, Britney Spears I feel like picking on her for an extended period is like low-hanging fruit.
I wasn't trying to pick on her.
No, I wasn't picking on her.
That's
I'm just
why
saying,
I went
like,
into the whole mental ill spill.
I'm defending her.
That's what I'm saying. I'm defending the mental ill titties.
Let them things sting.
I'm getting a shirt. Mentally ill titties. I'm getting me a shirt. We support them.
Okay. We're officially going back to normal podcasting times now. Okay. So, complete tone shift from what we were just talking about.
Exactly. You going straight to jail. Yeah. So, did y'all hear about this Jackson, Mississippi situation with their county jail and all these dead bodies and stuff that they...
Shockingly, I heard, like, briefly about that, like, about a month or two ago.
Yeah, so it started...
Has it been out that long?
It started last August, so this dates back to
August.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah. So this got a little timetable.
Been keeping.
It's in Mississippi.
That's why Carlos Miller said that. If people keep telling me why I don't go back to Mississippi, this is why. It's racist as hell out there.
I just lost one of my family members that lived down there, and they were saying for the autopsy and all that stuff, it took like 3 weeks and stuff to get body there, and then back to have the funeral and all that stuff. So it's just long process all around.
Give them a spiel for people who don't know what you're doing.
Okay, so 215 bodies are buried in Jackson, Mississippi, at this penal farm that's next to their county jail. And essentially, the story starts where there were families that had missing family members. And they were wondering, like, hey, I haven't heard anything about my missing family member. Like, do you guys know anything? Some had died months earlier and been buried without notifying the families at all at this farm by the county jail. Now, typically, because this place is not a hidden or a secret like burial site or anything like that, it essentially is for homeless people that die, or convicts that families they don't claim them in similar situations like that. They don't put them in body bags or anything, or they put them in body bags, not like caskets or anything like that. And allegedly they don't bury them that deep in the ground, so you can still smell like the odor and whatnot that comes from their bodies.
And they don't get the body parts cleaned out and everything.
And they don't get a headstone or anything like that. They get basically what equates to a piece of metal that you would see for a stop sign, like a portion of that, and it's stuck in the ground and it's got a number next to it. And that's their only really identifying factor for it. So this specific case, there's a guy, his name was Dexter Wade, and this was March 5th of last year. He got hit by an off-duty cop on the highway while he was on foot. So he was trying to cross a 6x6 highway, 6 lanes each side. He was trying to cross out.
Now, nigga trying to cross 696.
That's what I'm saying. If we talking how
6 lanes
in the
each
country,
side.
I don't know how to.
6 lanes each side. That's 12 lanes. You trying to cross
in the dirt?
No, I don't think it's. I don't think it's the 6 lanes is 3 and 3 apiece, right? Or is it you saying 6 and 6? Because I don't think Mississippi got no 6 and 6. They ain't got that many motherfuckers down there for a 6 and 6.
That's what I thought I saw. I could be wrong about that part.
It could be 6 lane, 3 and 3, like you said. So he trying to cross 696.
Yeah, essentially. So this was around, he left his mom's house about 7:30 that night, and it was less than a mile away, essentially, where he ended up getting hit at. And they ended up finding out doing the toxicology test that he had PCP, which angel dust for people that don't know, and meth in his blood. So the angel dust is kind of like a hallucinogen, which, you know,
did he have
connecting dots there,
or is that just what they
allegedly, according to the coroner that did the investigation on his body?
Exactly, making help out for the cop.
Right. So this happened, and then the mother was frantically trying to figure out, like, yo, I can't find my son. Like, he usually don't stay out this long or not get in contact with me or anything. And she was hesitant to put in a missing persons report for him because of the stigma around cops, especially in Mississippi, along with her brother, who she had recently lost due to some other means. I didn't get all the information for that.
Apparently his body slammed by another cop.
Yeah, that's what it was. And they claimed that they tried to get in contact with her multiple times, but she never heard any contact. And she had opened a police report, I want to say shortly, or I want to say within a few weeks. She had opened a police report. So he dies March 5th, and by a month after, April 5th, they're burying him in this site after their supposed multiple attempts of getting in contact with the mother.
Oh my God.
And allegedly, well, he did, according to the investigator that looked at his body, he had a medicine bottle with his name on it in in his pants pocket.
No, it was his driver's license.
Yeah.
No. He had a medicine bottle too. I read that from multiple people. He had a medicine bottle, and he allegedly had his ID.
Yeah.
The investigator said that he didn't know. So then later, the mayor was saying, because apparently it's not an uncommon thing, come to find out, and there are multiple families with a similar circumstance, not exactly that though, where essentially they would find somebody, like say they die or any inexplicable means that ended up, causing them to lose their life, and a lot of the miscommunications, according to the mayor, were not malicious, and it was accidental, like that these things happen.
Fuck that, bro.
And then,
fuck that.
So one of those two families, they ended up finding out that they failed to report over 20 homicides in 2023, and one of them was one of the people that was also buried at that same gravesite. So now they're calling, or at least the people are calling for a federal investigation on the entire situation and trying to understand, like, how could we let this happen? Y'all are supposed to be contacting the families of the fallen, and you didn't do that, and you got this mother worrying for 7 months. She didn't find out until August that her son was dead. And then going to that farm, smelling all the dead bodies and whatnot. And then on top of that, when she had to go pick him up, she had to pay $250 to get his body, and then to go and have the funeral and everything and whatnot. So
y'all still made me pay to get his body after all this?
Yeah.
Federal investigation ain't gonna happen, bro. It's Mississippi. That shit ain't gonna happen. And I would want the mayor out of the office too. If you're gonna sit here and try to say that ain't uncommon, basically trying to downplay what they did. Yeah. They are hiding bodies behind this prison, basically. Mm-hmm. Y'all just burying random bodies back here. Y'all not even digging. They said the smell was getting so bad that like animals, like birds and other animals, was coming to try to dig it up because they were trying to get what was down there. Like, that's so fucked up. And y'all talking about like, oh, they got IDs on them. They had this on them. Even if they don't got any ID on them, dental records. You could at least try to find a dental record of these motherfuckers.
And that particular person, Dexter Wade, had been in prison twice before, so they already had a print for him.
Oh, also too,
they already had a
I think when a court case or something was happening, they misspelled his name on purpose.
Dexter.
Dexter
instead of Dexter.
Yeah. Oh, when the mom came and filed a police report on him and everything, they misspelled his name in there on purpose.
Hell no.
Listen.
Hell no. Could you imagine what she had to go through, like, mentally? Mm-hmm. That is so fucked. That is fucked up.
Mississippi as a whole state just need to get shipped out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
take them down to Cuba. Yeah.
That shit.
Well, I hope that.
And like, I don't understand. Like, as a governor, nigga, like, I'll be on Jackson, Mississippi. Like, but they all in cahoots with the shit, bro.
As a nation, I hope like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even higher than that, something happens. Because that's just like human decency. I feel like that's a human rights issue, is it not?
Mm-hmm. These motherfuckers in power do not care about human decency at all. What's going to save them money and what's going to make them look good.
Yeah.
They don't give two fucks. And in their eyes, them motherfuckers was criminals. Most of these people died in jail. I don't give a fuck.
In their eyes, they don't care if they criminals or not.
In their eyes, they looking like, cool, we lost them, but y'all going to replace them with some more people in these jails? Because most of the time, in them kind of towns and stuff, the prisoners be saying, like, literally, it's a family line. Like, it's everybody in this little town. This is the whole town's business, is the jail. Yeah. Everybody in this town works for the jail. So if everybody in this town work for the jail, all these motherfuckers is in cahoots with each other, and ain't nobody finna tell on nobody. Because this is our biggest business that we have, because prison is one of the biggest businesses in the world.
But that's a fact. Yeah. But the fucked up thing to me, too, is y'all bury it. What they say, over 215 bodies behind this prison. Not even burying them since 2016. Not burying them deep enough, so the smell is coming up. If you can smell it, you can believe that all motherfuckers is getting sick, catching all type of fucking sicknesses and all that shit from there.
That shit down there, the smell probably damn near normal to the prisoners at this point.
That shit so
I don't even know
up.
who has the mentality to bury these people. Who's burying these
Probably
people?
the prisoners.
Niggas who don't give man, you don't realize how many motherfuckers out here really don't give a fuck about the next person.
Yeah, I guess so.
A lot of people don't give a fuck about that.
We
be tripping off people
fucks.
don't hold the door open for us or don't say thank you when they walk by us. It's motherfuckers in here, like out here, who truly just don't give a fuck about nobody. I would spit in your face right now, like, and not give a fuck.
I dare you to do something about it.
Yeah. Especially if nobody gonna know about this, nobody gonna really see you or even you just this nigga's out here
off duty
behind closed doors. Oh, it's motherfuckers who you think is some good people, but behind closed doors, if nobody can see what the hell they doing, oh yeah,
off duty cop hit somebody, killed him.
He didn't face any charges or nothing either.
No, he was locked. I think he was locked up, but I think he's trying to fight to get out or something like that.
No, that's for
the cop
brother.
that body slammed the brother. Yeah.
That's for the other one.
I hit somebody. What's easily the first thing cops do when they in the wrong? You was doing something suspicious, or you had something on you. Look at George Floyd. The dude had cop had his knee on George Floyd's neck, and people are sitting here trying to say he died from an overdose. He didn't die from the knee on his neck. He had something in his system. Like, why is that all? Like, as soon as a cop do something wrong, he had drugs in the system. So he was crossing the street. He was fucked up on drugs. I didn't see him till last second. I ended up hitting him. Like, no, him
You
trying
killed
to.
him.
It's wild as hell to me to
him.
understand, to think that a dude tried to cross an expressway.
that's what I'm saying. And when they say highway, it might not mean like a
What we're
freeway.
thinking.
It could be like
Yeah.
M59.
It could be
M59
like,
is a highway.
yeah, Gratiot can be
It's a
considered
highway.
that.
Yeah.
Grossbeck can be considered
Is it a
that.
highway? That's what I'm saying. It might not been an actual like a freeway for us.
Yeah. When you're a cop, they get away with so much shit. The only time cops really get in trouble, let me not say this. Allegedly, to the public, what it look like. The only time cops look like they really get in trouble is if the public is fully behind this and there's no out for you. And that's when cops will get in trouble.
Especially in the small towns.
And then they still might not get in trouble because they'll
get a step on the wrist. You get fired. You can't go work in any more police departments in this county. But you can go over to the next county and work over there.
Exactly.
That's like what they get.
And they'll write you a recommendation.
That'd be the
Hope
crazy
you get it, bud.
He shot a couple black people, but he good.
Yeah.
He got good aim. I can tell you that.
He's
Best
going to hit his
in the
target.
sniper class.
Yeah.
American
That's the
sniper.
kind of guy we're looking for. We need a couple niggas over here.
I do want the federal government to investigate that, but let's be real. I don't think that they will.
I don't know.
think
Now
they
that
care.
it's
And even
on
then,
TikTok,
It could be on TikTok, but
it's not going to go away now.
Yeah, it is, because a lot of people still don't know about it.
That was my first time hearing about it when Josh shared it to the group chat. I can't believe that.
I just randomly saw that today. I was like, whoa.
I heard about that briefly, scrolling Twitter, see headlines and stuff and read that. But I never heard the full breakdown until the video Josh sent into the group chat.
That's sick, man.
Coroners are required to make reasonable efforts to contact family of the people who have died, and if the body remains unclaimed after 5 days, they are allowed to seek a pauper's burial, which is basically what that is, where they just
they said
unclaimed.
They said the coroners tried to call, either the coroners or the police department tried to call the mama one time and she didn't answer. But they said, and they like, all right, cool, whatever. But then they tried to turn around and say, we call her multiple times.
My thing is,
if you call trying to tell my mama you found my body or whatever the fuck, and she don't answer, leave a fucking voicemail. Hey, this is
visit the house.
I was gonna say it's
The
a small
fuck, my
town.
nigga?
How are you, and you
That
know,
was my
and
biggest
you know
gripe.
who she is.
You know her name, the address, the phone number, my nigga.
if my mom
Pull up to the house.
if my mom has been calling this police department multiple times,
Exactly.
weekly, trying to see if anything else came
knowing
up
that-
about me. If y'all call her and leave a voicemail saying this is Officer such and such,
They didn't even leave a voicemail.
Huh?
No, that's what he's saying.
Oh, okay.
But I'm saying, like, if my mom was, like, calling consistently enough to where y'all know her, like, y'all know she keeps calling, trying to find out anything. If y'all try to call her one time, she don't answer, leave voicemail. Hey, this officer such and such. Can you,
We have a special guest.
No.
Go ahead, Clay. Finish your statement.
I can't now because I'm mad he down.
We got a guest star.
Hold on, y'all.
Y'all
go ahead and talk.
Yeah, that shit just crazy, man. And the fact that they buried him instead of cremating him, like, at least had a decency.
Yeah.
Y'all could have cremated these fellas. Like, y'all just gonna half-ass bury them?
That costs money though. All it costs is manpower and a body bag to just dig them up and put them in the ground. When you really think about it,
it don't cost money to cremate. Nigga, you can start a bonfire.
No, because I think it's got to be the remains.
The remains what?
It have to be in a certain.
You can get a big enough fire. For sure.
I mean, obviously you can.
But wouldn't you? And you would smell that and see that people that would draw attention.
It'd be less.
It'll draw more attention.
You literally got these niggas sitting here smelling up anyway.
Yeah, but like you don't really know what it is if you're just driving.
You know what that is.
It is actual freeway, by the way. I did check that.
Like it's a. You want to see a dead body?
My bad, y'all. I had to go get my dog up out of here because he's been trying to mark his territory down here. Mm-hmm. So I didn't want him to do that while we on here.
But no, you know when something dead. You go up and like, damn, it's like something dead around this motherfucker, man. What the hell?
Yeah, I feel like 216 bodies decaying. That ain't just no normal odor.
That's a cloud of musk, boy. Traveling out there whole
I've never
city.
smelled like something like dead. Well,
decomposed.
Other than like roadkill or something like that.
That's what I'm saying. Well, you can smell something like, damn, that shit. This smells like something dead.
You would know. Mm-hmm. And then especially, why the fuck all these birds flying over here? Why are all these animals digging in these one areas? And then this smell that just don't go away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess for a while it would be hard to find because it is right off the freeway and it's nearby the jail, which most people aren't really going there unless they got a reason to be.
You smell that shit.
Yeah.
Like on fucking
I'm going
94 at a certain point.
Exactly.
Like right around Shane. It used to be like right around Shane when you on 94. You be like, you gotta roll your windows up. You gotta damn near close
turn your air conditioner on for a second.
Cause I don't know what the fuck they had over at I think that was that garbage place they had over there. It used the
the dump right there. 94 I-75 where they cross it. That's the dump right there.
Yeah, and that man in the summertime, it be like shit, boy. Again.
You gotta speed
up real quick. You damn near don't even want to take that way home.
That's a city dump right there. I hate driving down I-94. I-94 in general is just so crowded compared to like 75.
Yeah, until you get down a certain little ways. Once you get next to 96, when you pass 96, it opens up a little. Yeah.
But I don't ever really have a reason to go down that far. Down 94.
Up this way, like up toward this way, it's a little bit better.
Yeah, after you cross over 12 Mile, it open up. It's good, but
down in the city,
in between 12 Mile all the way to what's that?
Side.
The Lodge from 12 Mile all the way down to the Lodge, basically right where the West Side about to meet at. That part of I-94 is fucking terrible.
I'll be flying down that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie.
Everybody does. Speed
That's,
racer.
There's a speed limit 55. I ain't never seen nobody adhere to that.
55 is crazy.
Shit, the police don't even hear that. Well, back to the lost souls.
Yeah,
because we got ADHD.
The lost souls. True. No, that's messed up though. My heart goes out to the families, especially that mom. That's horrible. Yeah. That's horrible. I couldn't even imagine how to get
I would be
over
raising
that.
hell.
Yeah, I think I would too.
I found out y'all motherfuckers was doing. I'm raising hell.
But you don't want anything to happen to you or anybody else too, you know?
Yeah.
Especially if the brother's still in jail.
Yeah, and the fact that he was out and he was just walking across the that's crazy. Because you weren't even really doing well, he wasn't, allegedly, we don't know. He wasn't committing no crimes.
It's still fishy. It's still fishy. And then y'all make the family still pay $250 or something like that to get
a body that's been sitting here.
A body that I should have had if y'all had actually called me.
That's decaying with all, just in order to give them a proper burial. That's fucked up for y'all.
Yeah, that reading that, it got me, or listening to it too, got me really emotional because just thinking about how personal that could be under the wrong circumstances. Like the reality of that, especially for Black people, honestly. Yeah, because they don't give a fuck about us. They really don't.
The fact that
as much as they pretend to.
Yeah, because the fact that some of the people probably weren't even inmates, and they were just probably regular people who just happened to get into or killed or by some people probably working at the prison, or just some law enforcement officers who did some bullshit
like
and
they
killed
said,
somebody.
Homeless
we
people.
Don't know.
People that's just out in the world. You walk by that decaying body, that smell, you inhale that so much. You fuck around, get sick and everything. You die. You don't have any like immediate family or anything. They ain't trying to contact. They don't give a fuck about looking to you.
Fucks about you.
Get that body up out of here. We got some new people coming in. Like, let's go. Let's keep the train never stop. The money train never stop. We got to keep this shit going. But unfortunately, that's how we got to end this week's episode on a kind of a low note. But it was still a fun episode.
Yeah. We gotta talk about the important stuff sometimes.
What's some encouraging words y'all have?
I'm gonna be mentally ill if the Lions don't make the Super Bowl. So go Lions.
If them titties hang, let them swing.
That was just a great line.
Don't eat us.
Couldn't agree more.
A thick, mentally ill patient might fuck around and get your dick hard.
I need to go.
Fuck around, you'll find out.
All right, y'all. That's what do. I'm Clay Chetser.
Chase Smooth.
Mondo.
Alisha.
Signing out. Peace.
Yeah.